Welcome to Code Spotify. Today we are going to figure out a method to integrate between Prestodb and Elasticsearch using Docker. So prerequisites: Docker Compose and Data Lakehouse. Here, Docker Compose and Docker is supposed to install in your machine, and it's supposed to have some high-level idea in Data Lakehouse. That's not really mandatory. When you go for the Docker version, I have tested this current Docker container in the Docker version 20.x and for the Docker Compose 1.29.x. It's not mandatory we do the same. We can have different versions, but I have tested with these versions. Okay, agenda. Here I'm going to connect Prestodb and Elasticsearch first. Then I'll be creating index in Elasticsearch. Then I will query the data from Prestodb, which has been extracted from Elasticsearch. Okay, let's get started. Okay. So I already have the set of commands in the Docker repository. You can go here. Here you can see I have all the set of commands. So what I'm exactly going to do means I'm going to run a Docker compose command. It means I have Elasticsearch and Prestodb containers or images in one single Docker compose file, so that on one click it will execute each and every container one by one automatically. Okay. So first step is like I'm going to run this command. Okay. So let me open this file first. Here you can see I have two different images, like one is Prestodb and other one is an Elasticsearch. Okay, so Prestodb basically is sponsored by Ahana and Elasticsearch is from official, official Docker. Then I'm running this in a single node. Then I'm exposing the ports. The most important port is 9200. Okay, so I have the networks, then volume. Here the case is like Prestodb cannot able to connect Elasticsearch just like that. So what we need to do means we supposed to have the connection between them. So we have to establish a connection string. So I have a property file called elasticsearch.properties. Okay, so let me open this elasticsearch.property file. So here I'll be mentioning this connector name, then host. It indicates like Elasticsearch container name, then respective port number, then index name, Elasticsearch index name. So you can find this container name on the compose file. Just search it here. You can see its container. You have to give the exact container name over here in this property file. Then we will mount this like a respective property file into the Prestodb. Once you mount it, so that respective connection will be established in the Prestodb. Okay, let me run this command. Since I already pulled the Docker image, it's directly running from the existing Docker image which I have pulled. So if it is something new, it means like you don't have the respective Docker widget in local machine, it will pull the latest data or latest image from the Docker hub. Okay, let me check whether the images are running. See, so both of the images are created and it's running as a container. You can see there are two containers right now. Let's verify one by one. Okay, so before that, I suppose to explain how the Docker network works. Here you can see there is a Docker network here, right? So that is the most important part, which is going to link the relationship between the Prestodb and Elasticsearch. So it means like this Docker will create a private network. So let me list the network here. Docker network list. So this is my network. So it means like you can see the Presto icon NW. There's a network name. All right, so you can see there are two containers in the network. So this is a gateway for it. One is Elasticsearch and other one is a Prestodb. Now, let me verify one by one. Let's verify the Elasticsearch 9200. Cool. So you can access the Elasticsearch. It means like Elasticsearch is active right now. let me access the Prestodb, go to the GitHub command. I can find the Presto execution command. So, sorry. Okay, so you can see here there is something called a Presto. It indicates the container name here, and next one is a Presto-CLI, which is the CLI command, which belongs to the Presto. Okay, so now I wanted to show the catalogs. Okay, I have a different catalog, so here we are going to see the Elasticsearch. Okay, now I am going to show the schema. Okay, so these are the schema, and this is the schema which we are going to use, and because this is the index name. So basically here, in the property, okay, in the property, I already mentioned this schema index name. So this index name will be considered as a schema as well as index. Okay, so here, select start. Okay, basically it is showing failed. Why? Because I already mentioned the respective index in the connector, Prestodb connector, but the respective index is not yet created. Okay, so go to the Elasticsearch. Okay, there are a few commands. Either go to Postman, then refer the API. Okay, either you can use this way, you can use any Postman or any other REST API, I mean like Postman, or there are multiple tools are there, so I'm using Postman. Okay, if I use this, I have to use, okay, either you can use a curl command or you can use a Postman or any other tool. In the curl command, I suppose use a put call. Okay, then only I can able to create a new index, right? Because if you wanted to verify, let me use this command. Okay, and you see same index. See, the index is not available. Okay, so I have to create the index, right? If you wanted to create, what I supposed to do? Let's go to Postman, copy this here. Okay, then put command. Okay, this is a one method. See, the index is created. If I try it again, so the index is already exists. So if I try the same thing from the curl, go to see the same response. So you can either use a curl or Postman, as I said before. Okay, the next thing is like since I created the index already, now I need to create a new record, right? Okay, just copy the curl command or either use Postman, it's up to you. Okay, this is the raw input data. Okay, just run this command. Okay, I inserted a new record. Okay, how I will access this? I can use this curl command to access it. Okay, the new record is inserted. Okay, so maybe somebody not comfortable with terminals, then I will here try the same thing. Okay, suppose go to get command. Okay, see the new record has been inserted. So in this object under the doc type, so I have two attributes. One is YouTube, and another one is my name. Okay, so let's go to the Prestodb. Now our intention is like we're supposed to query the same data, same Elasticsearch data from Prestodb. Okay, okay, uh, and we supposed to access the Prestodb dashboard as well. Why? Because there only we can able to find out the list of queries whatever we have executed. Okay, so right now I have executed only two queries. Okay, okay, let's execute a query to extract the Elasticsearch data. Okay, I'm copying this command. Okay, come on, you see the respective data. So one attribute is my name and other one is a YouTube. So before that, when I'm executing, because it was showing error, there was no index. Now I am running the same query. No, sorry, now I am running a different query, even though almost both are same. I'm sorry for that. I guess actually here the query itself wrong. Basically, I supposed to use this query. Okay. So here, anyway, I executed this query. Now I can find the respective. Um, I mean, now I can able to find the respective index, and you can find the record here, and just compare with the Postman. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.